Stocks are going down, but this has created a great buying opportunity, especially for long-term investors. I'll give you some reasons why I believe it's a great buying opportunity. Point number one, time is your friend. Now, this is true for every type of investor. If you're investing, you should be investing for the long term, not the short term. The long term would mean if you're buying high value stocks, the chances of them going up in the future is very likely. There's a lot of undervalued stocks now just because of the downturn in the economy, but that shouldn't deter you from buying high value stocks. Again, if you're going to hold these long term, it's not going to be a big problem. People are not going to stop buying Coca-Cola. People aren't going to stop driving Telsa's. There may be a downturn in the demand due to the recession that could happen, but these companies are still high value. So I would do your research, but yeah, the first thing is time. If you have the time, if you can keep your money sitting, then you definitely have the advantage. Point number two. So you only lose if you sell, basically. If you sell your stocks at a loss, then you've solidified the loss. It's permanent and can't be undone. The best thing to do is to hold on. Hold your stocks. If it's a high-valued company and you believe in it, hold on to the stocks. A lot of people are selling. They're seeing the charts, and they're reading about recession, they're reading about interest rates going up, and they're selling to get out of the market. And because people do that, it's a domino effect. Other people see that. They also do the same thing. People can have a sheep mentality sometimes when it comes to things like this. You don't want to be part of that crowd. Either hold on to stocks you think are high value. If you have low value stocks and you don't think those companies will survive, sure, sell them. But certainly for me, things like Coca-Cola, big organizations like that will survive this. So yeah, that's my second one. You only lose if you sell. My last point is hedge funds. The reason I chose this one is because they spend a lot of money, use a lot of resources, and obviously checking and monitoring the performance of different companies and then making an investment in their stocks. I believe this shows the long-term longevity of a company if a hedge fund is investing in it. Obviously, I would definitely look into what ones I feel is long-term, and then if they're also investing in it, maybe that would solidify what I think is a long-term stock. But I would always do my own research. But certainly, hedge funds are investing money. They're obviously selling stocks they don't believe is going to long term or just taking their profits now, but they are further investing in other stocks such as Nvidia. I believe Berkshire Hathaway just got a massive position in Paramount Plus. So those are definitely things you should look for. Look for long-term stocks which are undervalued now and certainly will gain value. We don't know 5 years, 10 years, 12 months. It's all very speculative, but certainly we're not going to stop drinking Coca-Cola. That's a good phrase I like to think about is people are not going to stop buying Coca-Cola. So just think about it, do your research. But certainly hedge funds, they're investing. You can look at what they've invested. It's public knowledge. Thank you for watching this video. It was great sharing my 3 reasons. I don't think that the stock market will crash and burn. I think it will come back and we just need to wait. It's a waiting game and that's all it is. Thanks for watching. Hey, just wanted to give a quick thanks for watching. It was great to share my thoughts on the stock market and why I think, the stocks won't go down and we can continue to prosper in this market. It certainly is a buying opportunity. I would say so. I mean, I do think it's going to go down more within the coming months, even with further inflation and further, interest rates hikes going up, especially here in the UK where inflation is kind of uncontrollable, and they'll be talking about doing other things such as increasing the base rate by more, making mortgages more expensive. But I still believe that the stock market is undervalued and the stocks will go down to a price point that's a good entry point. I'm going to wait a bit longer before I reinvest, certainly in some great stocks. But certainly I'm only investing for the long term. I'm looking at 5 years anyway, so I'm quite happy to just wait it out, whether it goes down another 10% or 15%. I'll just ride out the wave. That's exactly what I'll do. But just a quick point, I'm not a financial advisor, so if you choose to wait and then lose like absolutely everything, and I also lose absolutely everything, then don't come chasing me for your money. I'll certainly make my financial decisions just based on the research I've done, and you should do the same. But again, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. I'll hopefully make more content like this, and certainly with the market going the way it is, there's probably a lot more content I could create. Thank you.